Hello and welcome to the Tabletop Display Mockup help video. This is chapter 2, editing the file and adding your designs in Photoshop. My name is Maria, I'm a graphic designer and I'll be your guide throughout this tutorial. Before we start editing the file, of course we need to open up the Photoshop. This particular mockup, as well as all the other mockups on my graphic Hero page, are edited for version CS 5.5 and above. If you have version 5, I think you'll be alright, but previous versions of Photoshop render some of the smart objects a little differently, so make sure you have at least 5.5 if you intend on buying this template. The only basically thing you need to have open up is the layers panel. As you can see, it's already open in my Photoshop. You can open the layers panel in two different ways. You can go to Window and then Layers, or you can simply press F7 on your keyboard. That will open and close the layers panel depending on what you need. To open the file, you go to File, Open, or if you work in a Windows version, all you have to do is basically just drag your file into the work area and it will open up. Once it's opened up, I have opened the composite version of all three different perspectives. And once you open up the file, you'll see 4 different groups. You have the mockups, you have settings. Basically, settings are all the different effects and shadows that go into this mockup. Settings panel is locked, so you wouldn't accidentally move anything. If you want to change or edit anything in the settings panel, first you need to unlock the layer and then you can work with the effects here. Then we have a render. Render is, let me just turn off the settings panel. Renders are basically the renders of the display. Each one is placed here, and inside each of these render groups you have a display and a shadow. You can play with shadow, you can play with renders. Each and every component is in a smart object itself. And finally we have background. You can save your composite without the background, make it transparent. You can add your own backgrounds, place it in some work environment area, make a realistic mockup, etc. Now when it comes to editing the design, it is very simple. All you have to do is, because all these mockups are made of smart objects, all you have to do is double click on the smart object. We're going to start with header. And as you can see, because the header has this slight curve on the edges, we have a group here. What you need to do is place your design above this one. And the way to do it is go to File, Place, and let me find, this is a header. I'm just going to place it at 100%. And then you can either delete this one, or you can just merge these two layers together. Let's merge them together. The way you do that, let me just repeat that. The way to do that is you go to the topmost layer and then just press Ctrl E or merge down on your keyboard. Once you've done that, all you have to do is press Ctrl S or save the file, not save as, just save the file. And as you can see, it will be updated on 3 different perspectives. Now, this is basically a repetition of what we saw. Now let's add the back design. Again, we're going to place it at 100%. This is 100% in my case. I'm just going to merge it down and go to File, Save. Remember, merging down is just Ctrl E. You don't have to do it, you can just leave it as it is, but this way the file will get a little bit less heavy. Again, let's go to Bottom Mockup. Let's find the bottom. Now you can, of course, you can hold the diagonal bar and press Alt-Shift, and you can size it that way. Once you size it, press C, then we go to merge down, and finally save. Now you can spend a lot of time playing with these mockups. Let me just place this side. Again, we're gonna make it at 100%. Now you can leave, once you place your designs, they will be placed as smart objects. You can leave the smart object if you want to add it or add some more designs into it. So we're just gonna leave it the way it is. And we got a inside. I think you got the picture. Basically what we do is we just place our design instead of the default one, save it. Once it's updated, it's there. Okay, let's do this too. Once we start this, again, place, I'm gonna put it again 100%, save it, and we just have the outside, file, place, 100%, save, and that's it. All you have to do now is export your mockup. You can, like I said, you can export to transparent. You can export it without the shadows. You can place your own shadows here, play with it, and that's it. That will be it when it comes to tabletop display help video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.